Hey y'all, I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of how to use Google Classroom and maybe a refresher for some of you. So we're going to start here on Launchpad and go to your Google Apps Share. This is the important part. Then you're going to click on what they call the waffle and scroll down till you see Classroom. And when it opens, you can see all the classes I have going on. Besides my ones I teach, I'm also in a few other classes as well. Just for the sake of this one, I'm going to use my professional learning team one. Of course, I named it wrong, but just to show you some brief things how to do it. So open this up. Oh, let's go back. Hold on. If you want to create a new class, you click on this plus button. It says create class. That's all you do. It will give you a code. You give that code to your students. So if I go into the one I've created already, so this is one I've done. You can see here's the code as I do it. So let's say I want to add a assignment. I go to classwork, create assignment. I can do a quiz. I can do a question. You can even reuse a post if you have some saved or you want to move it back to the top. Really easy. In this case, let's just do an assignment. You want to give your assignment a title. So this will just be how to use. You can add instructions. I have found my students don't actually read the instructions. I will usually do an audio instruction. So now you hit the add button, and this lets you go to all sorts of different places to get your material. I keep almost all of my stuff exclusively in Google Drive. So I'll hit Google Drive. And Google Drive's taking its own sweet time. Let's just go to, this is the game I created. It's kind of fun. So in this case, students can view file, but you can also make a copy for each student. If you want students to fill stuff out, this is your best friend. This one, it puts their name on it. Each one's submitted separately. You're not going through your shared drive to find all these separate assignments. It comes back so easily. In this case, though, because it's a game, they can view. But this is not a real assignment, so we're going to say make a copy. Here, if I wanted to assign it for more classes, I can go through here and pick out which classes I want to assign it in. I can assign just a few students if I want to. If I have a few students that maybe need remediation or I need to send them something else, that's really great. Here's when you assign your point value. It defaults to 100. I tend to change it. Due date, that's when you want to let the kids know when it's due. I oftentimes arrange mine by topic. This keeps it really easy for grading and organizing, that kind of stuff. If you want to add a rubric, this is that for this. Originality reports is a new one from Google. This shows you anytime they plagiarize. This is especially helpful in essays. The only downside is you only get 3 per class. I did it one time on all my classes, and now I have them convinced I do it every single time. So don't tell them it only happens 3 times. So once I've done all this, then I simply hit assign. Easy peasy. Now, if you're in my PLC group, ignore this one. So as you can see, it's assigning it to him. Hopefully. Now another question I had on email was I have materials that are in Word. I want to put them in to a Google Classroom assignment. How do I do that? So it's really simple. You go up here, this is back to my drive. You go to New, File, Upload. Click this one, and it goes into your computer files. I have a lot of PDFs in here. I have a lot of artwork that I do on the side. So I can, click on that, and then, here's an example. Here's an Excel spreadsheet. I want to upload that. And now it's going to upload the item over here, and it will tell me when it's done. And now it's put into a Google sheet for me. So hopefully that answers some questions. Let me know if you have more, and I'll put out more screencasts.